Hi, I'm Patti Plastiras, and this is Chris Plastiras, my husband, and we're the owner-brokers of Lakeshore Realty. We want to talk a little bit about where do we get the buyers that we have that have brought such a success for Lakeshore Realty. Go ahead, Chris.
One of the most exciting things that I like to speak about is I get a lot of referrals, and so does Patti, usually from past clients that were happy and they tell somebody. And that's the kind of advertising you just can't buy. You've got to earn it. I probably get 1 or 2 calls a week from people that have been referred to Patti and I, and that really makes us feel good, makes us want to work extra hard for them.
Even generational.
Even generational, that's true. We're looking forward to working with the grandkids one of these days, because we've done the parents, we've done the kids, and we're not too far away from grandkids coming up and buying.
We have the internet that we've had established now for the whole 20 years. We broke into that industry because of my background. You will find lakeshorerealty.com well placed on AOL, Google, any of your search engines. It is probably the most extensive website out there. We have spent a lot of time, so any information that you're looking for on the village, the schools, every single listing in this village, anything that's under contract, anything that has sold, it's there and more.
Not only does Washoe County use our site, oftentimes our competitors will use our site because they need some information. They know we have it on our site.
Our agents, on average, having at least 10 to 15 years in the business, have built up a very strong clientele referral business to us, including agents that work for other franchises that know that they can trust us and may not be that familiar with other agents within their franchise, call us. So that's a very strong compliment.
I'm pretty excited about the app that we have for you Android users and iPhone users. It's very well put together and real easy to use, and that's called Lakeshore Realty, I believe.
Some of the other things that we've been, which I cannot probably give enough press to, is just the locals here in town. It's a very small village. It's made up of just over 8,000 people. And of those, we network with our community very strongly. We support the schools. Every year we give arts to the school. We have donations. Chris is a MC, very well known in this town, and does a lot of fundraising events for that. We have the crab feed that other agents in the office here is an annual event that raises money for the high school. We the People is another one. And a wonderful example this year is there was a Act of Kindness was a program brought to the high school, and they were looking for donations of children's shoes and adult shoes to be given to villages in Kenya, because you're not allowed to go to school unless you have a pair of shoes. So my friend came to me and said, could you donate $1,500 to help this program go all over? They got 1,700 pairs of shoes, and that was through the Board of Realtors and the school alone. So I'm very proud of the fact that this community is very strong, and we support them, and in turn they support us.
And the neat thing is we got our closet cleaned out too,
Yeah.
which was kind of exciting. I am the current president of the Incline Village Board of Realtors. I've worn many different hats on our board, and this year I am proud to say that I am the president of the Incline Village Board of Realtors. They get to travel all over the country. Now, this week coming up, I am flying to Washington, D.C., and because we live in such a small state, we're actually able to sit down with our legislators and give them key points of legislation and issues that we're concerned with on behalf of our property owners. And that to me is very exciting. I'm also on the state legislative committee for the Nevada Association of Realtors, so I get to see firsthand what's coming down the pike and what hopefully we can either correct or divert. We have a phenomenal location. We're located right across the street from the beach, and there isn't an agent in this office that hasn't consummated a nice transaction by somebody walking in the door for the very first time and meeting that agent. So we're very proud of that.